Hey, boys and girls. So we're in day 2, and we're looking at our exit ticket from yesterday. So this is exit ticket 18. We're going to check our work. If you did not get your assessment task done, I would pull that up and go over it so that you can get the answers in there. So we've got 93, and we're dividing it by 7. So yesterday, we set up friendly multiplication facts that we could use to put in this number. So I'm going to start with 11. That's my largest one. I'm trying to get as close to this one as possible. 7 times 11 is 77. And subtract. I need to borrow. This becomes 8. This becomes 13. 13 minus 7 would be 6. 8 minus 7 would be 1/16. This number is still bigger than 7, so I got to keep going. Can't do 11, can't do 10. 7 times 5 is 35, doesn't work. 7 times 2 is 14. That one will work. 7 times 2, 14. You get remainder of 2. My answer is right here. I just need to add those up. 11 plus 2 equals 13, remainder of 2. All right, so I've got some people that are solving. I know parents are solving it with long division. Long division really isn't until a 5th grade standard, but I don't mind going over that with you. So if I'm going to set it up over here, 93 divided by 7. Long division strategy. 7 can go into 9 one time. 7 times 1 is 7. Subtract. 9 minus 7 equals 2. Okay. Bring down your 3. 7 can go into 3 or 23 3 times. 7 times 3 is 21. Subtract. You get a 2. 2 is less than 7, so that is my remainder. So your answer is 13. The strategies are the same. This strategy works if you know your facts. If you don't know your facts, you're going to get stuck. So I don't mind showing both ways so that you can look, parents, at that strategy. All right, so I'm going to move on to number 2. So here we go again. So I made my list. I had 11, 10, 5, 2, and 1. I don't know if you can see that. All right, so put 11 here. 8 times 11 is 88. Subtract 1, 1. Can't do 11, can't do 10, can't do 5, can't do 2. Only thing I'm left with is the 1. That's right there. Put the 1 on top. 8 times 1 is 8. Subtract. 11 minus 8 is 3. 3 is less than 8. So that means this is a remainder. Okay. Your answer would be 12, remainder 3. I'm going to show the old school way, the long division. So 8 and 99. 8 can go into 9 one time. 8 times 1 is 8. Subtract. Get 1. Bring down your 9. 8 can go into 19. 2 times. 8 times 2 is 16. Subtract. You get 3. 3 is less than 8. That's your remainder. Your answer's right there. Okay? So there's 2 strategies. This is called long division. You'll learn about that in 5th grade, but I know some of you, the parents, are teaching you that. So I just wanted to show you those 2. This is the way I like better. Just because if you don't know your facts, you can still arrive at the same answer. All right, guys, we're going to be looking at the application problem now. All right, let's look at this question. Push it back just a little bit. All right, so Mr. Metters bought crayons for his fourth grade class. I always get picked on for how I say crayons. Crayons. After adding them to the crayons he already had, he ended up with 97 crayons. Okay. If the crayons come in packs of 8, how many packs did he buy? And how many crayons did he already have? All right, so we're going to set up our problem. We've got 97 divided by 8. Remember, give yourself some space to work. I'm going to come up with some friendly facts that I know. Getting as close to this as I can. 10, 11, 5, 2, and 1. Now, you might know some facts other than that. You might know your 9s. You can put those in there. You might know your 12s. You can put 12 in there. These friendly facts are for you to choose, okay? I'm going to start with my biggest one. 8 times 11. It works because 8 times 11 is 88. Subtract. Have to borrow. This becomes 8. This becomes 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. 9 is still bigger than 8, so I got to keep going. 8 can go into 9 one time. 8 times 1 is 8. Subtract. 1 left over. 1 is smaller than 8. That is my remainder. So your answer is right here. 11 plus 1 is 12. 12, 1R. Okay, so if I was going to do this, let's try that again. 12R1. That's better. It's a little hard to read. It looked like 121. 121. When we look at the old school way, which is long division, your parents learned this way, 97. 8 can go into 9 one time. 8 times 1 is 8. Subtract, you get 1. Bring down your 7. 8 can go into 17 2 times. 16. 1 left over. Our answer's right here, 12R1. Same. I've said this before. I like this way better just because if you don't know your facts, you can still figure it out despite that. All right, guys, moving on into the problem set. Problem set 19. All right, so problem set 19 is a lot of word problems. So we got to figure out what the remainders are doing. So let's look at question number 1. It says, when you divide 94 by 3, there is a remainder of 1. Model this problem with place value disk. If the place value disk model, how did you show the remainder? Okay, so this goes back to what we did before. So we're going to set up our problem. 94 divided by 3. Okay, they said the remainder is 1. They already gave us that. They didn't give us the quotient though. They didn't want to make it too easy on you. So we're gonna draw a place value chart. We're gonna cut it into thirds. We're gonna fair share. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Share 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Didn't have to regroup. Your 4 ones. 1, 2, 3. With 1 left over. Okay, if I come over here, 94 divided by 3. Whatever's in one group is my quotient. So there's 3 10s. That would be 30. 3 times 3 is 90. Subtract, you get 4. There's 1. 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Subtract. Remainder of 1. This is less than my divisor, so that's a remainder. My answer is right here. The quotient is 31. I can check it another way. So if I was using my strategy we learned earlier, or yesterday, I should say, I'm going to come out with facts I know. I know 20, I know 11s, I know 10s, 5s, 2s, and 1. Okay, so 3 times 20. 3 times 20 is 60. Subtract 4, 34. 3 times 11, 33. 1. 3 can't go into 1. That's a remainder. Answer's right here. 20 plus 11, 31. Remainder of 1. Same. Done and done. All right, so for number 2, this is for you to look at, but I'm going to set it up for you. So K-Man, that's a very strange name. I would probably call him Caveman if he was in my class. K-Man, I guess maybe, says 94 divided by 3 is 30 with a remainder of 4. He reasons this is correct because 3 times 30 plus 4 equals 94, which he's exactly right. That does equal 94. What mistake has K-Man made? Explain how he can correct his work. So he says his math is correct, but there's something incorrect about what he's doing. So what I want you to do is pause this video and work this problem out. All right, so pause. All right, so K-Man, we're going to set it up. We got 94 divided by 3. I'll give myself a little more space to work. Remember, always give yourself some space to work. All right, so we're going to come up with a friendly list over here. 20, 11, 10, 5, 2, 1. Let's try my biggest number first. 3 times 20 equals 60. 34. Can't do another 20. 3 times 11 is 33. 3 times 11 is 33. Subtract. I get 1. Remainder of 1. So here's where he made his mistake. Look right here. He said the remainder of 4. We know that you cannot have a remainder that is bigger than your divisor. So when he said remainder of 4, that's where he messed up. He should have kept going. He needed to go one more. So he said 94 divided by 3, same thing as 30. It's really not 30. It would be 20 plus 10 would be 30 plus 1 more be 31. 31, remainder of 1. His mistake was he didn't make sense of his remainder. He had to keep going with his division. All right, so we're gonna continue. Let's look at question number 2. All right, so I jumped down to question number 4. I want you to do number 3 on your own. It says 2 friends evenly shared $56. They have 5 $10 bills, 6 $1 bills. Draw a picture to show how the bills will be shared. Will they have to make change at any stage? So we have $56 divided by 2 friends. Okay, so you're going to draw your model over here. Okay, we're going to split it into halves because we have 2 friends. It says they have 5 $10 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 $1 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Set up our problem over here. 56 divided by 2. Okay. So I'm going to fair share. Different color. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 110. So here's the first spot they have to make some change because these are $10 bills. We're going to have to make change for this $10 bill and make ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. All right. So there's no remainder, which I knew right away because right here, 56 is even. That means 2 is a factor of all even numbers. So whatever's in one group is part of my quotient. So I have 20. 2 times 20 equals 40. Subtract. 56 minus 6 minus. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call. So back to what I was doing. So 2 times 20 was 40. 40 minus this, I would get 16. Whatever's in one group is part of my quotient. There's 8 there. Put 8 up top. 2 times 8 equals 16. And there's no remainder. Okay. So it says, will they have to make change at any stage? We got to answer that question. They will have to make 110 into 10 ones. Okay. Explain how they shared the money evenly. So each person gets 28 bucks. All right. So for 5, I'm going to read the question to you, but you're going to have to work that one out. Remember, if you miss some of this, you can always pause me because I'm not live. We're going to move on to question 5. Wow, 5, really. So it says, imagine you are filming a video explaining the problem 45 divided by 3 to new 4th graders. Create a script to explain how you can keep dividing after getting a remainder of 1, 110 for the first step. So what I want you to do is, you don't have to write a script. I'm giving you permission. I just want you to solve this the way that you like to solve it. Okay, just show me all your steps, and that'll be enough to explain. All right, so this one you're doing on your own. Make it happen. Exit ticket time, my favorite time. So Molly's photo album has 97 pictures in it. Each page of the album holds 6 pictures. How many pages can Molly fill? Will there be any pictures left? If so, how many place value discs? How many pictures are left? And then use place value disc to solve. So solve this the way you like it. It says place value disc, but 97 disc is a lot to draw. So if you like solving it another way, do it that way. Let's look at number 2. Marty's photo album has a total of 45 pictures. Each page holds 4 pictures. She said she can only fill 10 pages completely. Do you agree? Explain why or why not. So the first thing you need to do is solve this problem. So 45 divided by 4. and then explain if she's right or wrong. Okay. So make sure you put your answers in the assessments. And remember, you need to be on Zern lesson 19 by now. All right, guys. I will go over this here soon.